It's too bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need, want you to see everything. Want you to see everything light.
And both sides on the board, getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Curry, Clark Keller, happy to have you along for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineup. Hey guys, what do you think of these? Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. I asked him which player he was most worried about, and his answer was immediate: Rajon Rondo. He said Rondo's ability to take control of games with his defense and his playmaking make it tough to mitigate what he can do on the floor. We'll see if he has something up his sleeve, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And the first one at the line is good.
The Pistons have gone now 5 seasons, guys, without posting a winning record, and they're on their 4th coach in that time. They're musical chairs on the bench. Hopefully, they'll be able to find some stability there and some improvement on the court.
And the Pistons' long rebuild has hurt attendance. There's no doubt about that. It's dropped over 20% over the last decade, down around 67% last season. Steve last in the NBA.
Of course, the city is hard by the economy, Kevin, and that has played a role. But no question, the Pistons' struggles have led to the attendance dropping. Hopefully, this team, with the good young talent they've put together, can get things turned around and get these fans back. That's a low percentage shot right there. Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
On the arc. Stuckey can't get it to go. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Memphis.
They look very stable, pretty much from the get-go. That's a solid output, solid effort. And, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in the road game, but they look pretty solid there. I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory. Last season, Doc Rivers said he was hoping for Rajon Rondo to be even more aggressive and assertive than usual. The Celtics are at their best when Rondo looks to score first and then distribute later. So good. You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Not by going away the no good. Celtics trail by 3. Going back to Rondo last season, he did up his scoring about 2 points a game, I think about 13 a game.
And you factor in 11 assists a game as well, Kevin. So never a guy who's going to lead the league in scoring, but a nightly double-double machine, and on occasion, he'll throw that triple-double at you, too.
Jennings with the bucket. The Celtics shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's the pick. Under passes to Rondo. Kicks to Bradley. Back to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Defeat the Mets. Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Bass. Rondo's got his second basket.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Here's Stuckey. Some solid defense from Bass.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Rondo can't get it to go.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Villanueva. A feather touch on the finger roll. Jennings kicks to Stuckey. He dishes it to Monroe. Back to Stuckey. Singler. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The drive by Jennings. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Rodney Stuckey out there with Jennings. And it's Singler in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Bradley. Good on the three-point shot. Bradley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in the movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Jennings. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against Memphis.
He did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too. You know, the Pistons have shown interest in signing Monroe to a long-term deal, but he said that he would like to wait till after his 4th season before putting ink to paper. It might be in his best interest to do that. He's a promising young player.
And Greg Monroe, the number 7 pick back in 2010. You redo that draft, you could have been the top pick, number 2, number 3 right in that area.
Yeah, great pickup for Detroit. When you think about what he does for this team, had a triple-double last season, first Piston player. In fact, in 8 years to do that. So I think he's got the potential to be a 20-10 guy with great assists for a long time.
And here is Stuckey after the 3-pointer from Thunder. Outside Jennings. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. Jennings. And right away, they answer with a 3-pointer of the room. Jennings has got 7 points. This game for the Celtics that will go off to Milwaukee.
And Kevin, they would have to be sensational defensively to compensate for their lack of offense in that game. Yeah, and you know what, Steve? I don't think they're built to play those kind of low-scoring, grinded-out games. They weren't that time, at least.
Pistons leading by 5. Now, here's Villanueva. A 3-ball. And another 7 for Detroit.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to train the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Now, here's Bradley. Here's Olynyk. Rebound, Detroit. Villanueva's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
This game kicks off what should be an interesting season series between these clubs. And of course, they'll see each other 4 times this year.
Now you're ready. Following the miss by Brandon Jennings from deep. He feeds it to Villanueva. It's back to Jennings. To Villanueva. Pocket 6. He kicks it to Monroe. 8 away. And managed to. Monroe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. As Steve was saying, Clark, you know, they're in the same conference. There's going to be a lot of familiarity there. Who knows, after that, they may see each other in the playoffs, too.
Well, that's certainly a possibility, Kevin, but we've got a long way to go before that scenario comes to pass.
Right.
Now, they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now. You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 7. Villanueva dishes to Jennings. And the layup is good. Jennings has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I don't know who was supposed to be on there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Andre Grimes checked in for Greg Monroe. Celtics trail by 10. Here's the best of that. Here's the screen. Back to Rodney. Bradley. 3-pointer. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter. Yeah, their offense has really come alive. Can they come back and even it up? That's the question.
Now here's Drummond. Outside Jennings. Back to Stuckey. Passes it to Jennings. 5 on the clock. Stuckey outside. Here's Jerebko. He claims that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Boy, he really used his height there. He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot. Well, you know, last season, I think officially brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close. The 7th seed in the East, dispatched in the first round by the Knicks. The rebuild was on in full cycle.
Pistons leading by 9. Stuckey gets a screen from Trump. Stuckey into the lane. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Drummond passes to Stuckey. Austin's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Pass to Thunder. From out of the wing, he knocks it down. Thunder's got 7 points. And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
Well, this has been a phenomenal era with KG and Pierce that is now a thing of the past. But look, they hoisted a championship banner very close to another. And it's just time to move on, and that's just the way it is in the NBA. These things go in waves, and the Celtics now in rebuilding mode.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Bucks made some nice plays. He ended with 16 points. In addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin. We'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Now here's Jennings. 9 points in the game so far. Jerebko kicks to Stuckey. Stuckey right side. Down the shot. And the Pistons lead by 11.
It's really difficult cover because of the